So the pattern I was playing there, right, left, kick, kick. So this is one of my absolute favorite patterns on the drums because I just feel you can do so much with it. I remember it was one of the first things I used to play when I got my double bass pedal. I'd just be around the kit, you know. As I played it more and more, I realized that when I'd hop onto someone else's kit and they didn't have a double bass pedal, I was screwed. I was like, that's my thing, and now I can't play it. So I forced myself to figure out how to do 1-foot doubles so I could play it on one kick pedal. But, you know, after spending so much time on that, you know, I soon realized that this is probably the most overused linear pattern of all time. Every drummer plays this, you know, but I'd spent so much time working on it. So what I'd done to combat this was just kind of tried to make it my own. So throughout the years, I've just kind of adapted it and just played it in different ways and just got more and more comfortable with it. So I want to talk today about getting the most mileage out of this pattern. And this can be applied to any pattern you learn on the drums, you know. So we're going to talk about this in 3 steps. So first one's going to be the subdivision or note value that we're playing it at with a given pulse. The next one's going to be orchestration. So how we're actually phrasing it around the kit and what parts of the kit we're using. And then last but not least, we're going to talk about dynamics. So trying to incorporate different accents into the pattern. Okay, so let's start off with our note values. So that can always be improved, but you know, I was cycling through different note values there and you could see how different it makes the pattern sound. So give that a shot, start slow and build it up, you know. So with this, you're gonna have to be conscious of how you're gonna finish the pattern. So with 8 notes, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. So make sure that you're coming back in on 1. So next up, we have orchestration. So the first thing I want to show you with orchestration is we're going to take the first right hand and move it around the kit. It sounds something like this. So all I'm doing here is just simply moving the first right hand. So don't be afraid to use your cymbals as well. They can sound amazing in fills. Okay, next up, we're going to do the left hand. Just like that. Right, left, right, left. So moving around the kit. So that would be an example. Again, that's a bit of a harder one and you can get a bit tangled up with that one. So, you know, if you have different bits on the left hand side of your kit, it's going to work better for that one. But it sounds really cool. Okay, next up we're going to go right, left on a different part of the kit. And then the second right, left's going to be on the snare. For example. Bit sped up. So next up, we're going to go the second right, which is probably my favorite. So one more time slowly. Sweet. So I've actually used this pattern a lot. One of the times I used it was in the Antidote song Stand Your Ground. So I played a chop like this. So again, I was just moving to the ride bell with that pattern. And yeah, I just really like this pattern. Just sounds slick. Okay, next up, we're gonna do the second right left. So it's gonna go right left, right left. So a bit faster. Would sound something like that. Okay, last but not least, we have the fourth stroke, which is the left hand. Sounds something like this. Sped up. Okay, and it's just a matter of mixing those together. And you start to come out with nice patterns like that. So, last but not least, let's look at some accents. So the exact same rules apply as they did with the orchestration, except for we're going to focus more on dynamics rather than the orchestration. So you can apply both, but for now we're going to keep everything on the snare. Same thing again, I'm just going to cycle through everything I showed you there. Cool, so now I'm going to demonstrate how, improvising with those would sound. So, on a side note, I'd like to also point out that technique is going to really help as you speed these up. So, there's going to be different strokes. So, for example, the second right, we're going to do this up stroke, kind of molar stroke. It's going to help you build up some speed. Same applies for the second right left. This time both hands. 2 up strokes. So again, 2 up strokes. Nice. I forgot to mention, you could start with the kick. So, I hope you all got something out of this. I've shown my secrets now, so you'll probably watch me play now and realize that, oh, you're just doing the same thing over and over again. But, it works for me. And, it's super useful. So I'm going to finish off by just trying to incorporate all the things I was talking about.